Space Camp is a dream that some friends and I had 5 years ago. And it's basically a youth development program that we run for 3 weeks in Harbour Island that has several different components. In the morning, we have a summer school, an academic summer school.
Their projects and their morning sessions are a little bit more thorough and geared more toward social activities and social change and stuff that they can that impact their community.
The main part of it is the afternoon program, Space to Create. That's where we do dance, music, drama, and art and work towards a show that we put on for the community. The program aims to empower kids to develop their confidence, to develop their teamwork skills, and to develop their artistic talent.
Space's goals are centered around community.
The goal is to bring the children of Harbour Island together to impact the community.
It's just to bring people together from different areas of the community to work towards a common goal, which is our show, and it always has a positive message and an inspiring message. And the big idea is just to take some kids off the streets for 3 weeks and make something good happen for them. So the program serves kids between the age of 6 and 16. And by the time you're over 14, you become what's called a counselor in training. So that's a separate program that focuses on leadership. They get to work along with the instructors, just help run things and learn and grow as leaders.
It's pretty fun. You get to help the children with their acting, the drama, the dance, the art. You get to be interactive with the counselors and have fun.
And I bring in instructors, professional artists. We have a chorister from England this year, a dance teacher from Toronto, an artist from England, a drama teacher from Toronto. And then we have local volunteers and artists from the community who they partner with, and they run a workshop for 3 weeks. And at the end of the 3 weeks, we have a big presentation in the backyard over there with all the kids' families, different people from the community, and it's a really inspiring day. Every dance, every skit, every song is chosen and thought about, and we ask the kids to think about the message that they're communicating. So we want them to think about the fact that if you're dancing to a song and the lyrics of that song are expressing a positive message, you're saying something to people, you're inspiring them through your art. It's a way you can communicate. Whether it's learning in the morning, art, music, drama in the afternoon, or even playing dodgeball in the yard, but they're doing all these activities with a focus on empowering themselves to make good decisions and empowering the community to say how the kids have something to offer, They're not a burden on the community. The kids are something that we should invest in, and they're capable of solving some of these issues that we struggle as adults to deal with.
Kids start asking about camp in September, and camp is in August, so that's how much they love it.
You see kids on the street all through the year here, and the only thing they remember about you is that you're from space.
I know the kids love the camp because as soon as camp closes, they say, Mr. Will, when are we having camp again?
So when does space start? When does space start?
At Christmas in January, I'll drive past school. Mr. Will, we having camp this summer? I could come?
I think they love it. That's why they keep coming back.
It's become a tradition for them. Some of the kids who are now helping us run the camp came in as campers 5 years ago. They were like 8 years old. Now they're young teenagers, and it's been incredible to watch them grow.
Didn't know who you are, you a shooting star, like so wonderful.
At Space to Create, in the morning, we learn about math, English language.
They teach us about math, reading, comprehension, stuff like that.
I have the youngest group for Space to Learn in the mornings, and we teach them the basic literacy and numeracy skills ready for them to go back to school in September. We also, in each class, we have a community action project where the children go out into the community and they look for something that they can help to change, help to fix in the community.
Just learn community action project, how to plant trees and save the environment.
They wanted to try and encourage people to not use their cars as much because they're worried about global warming. So we did a community walk through the community and ended up at the ball field where we planted some trees.
And our children have noticed that there's a lot of litter around the streets. So they went to the dump and interviewed the man at the dump to discuss what we can do about it. They have also looked into recycling on the island.
We are doing about litter, so we have looked at litter on the island, gone litter picking, and we wrote letters asking for some more bins.
Just like I was going nowhere, just like I was going nowhere.
In the afternoon, we have space to create. That's when we do dance, drama, music, and art.
Okay, I'm the art teacher, and we're currently working on a project called See the Promise in Me, and it's all about seeing the promise in the children and for them to see the promise in them, basically. And we've created a tree. So the slogan was, nothing can change without a dream, nothing can grow without a seed. So they've all made a seed that represents them, and we've basically constructed a tree that is going to be an installation piece of art that will represent them as a community and as a camp together.
Wonderful, life so wonderful. When I come around, all you do.
I teach music and singing in the afternoon. We're just trying to teach them songs that they wouldn't usually listen to, things that really the community know, old classics like Motown classics and Bahamian old songs, and it really widens their ability to learn things quickly.
At the end of Space every year we do a big show for the community, and we have skits and dances and other stuff in it.
Just wanna pray when things are bad, man, we just should play. We just should play. When I come around, all you do is frown. When you call my name,
I think if you want to change anything in a community, you start with kids and young people. Here in the community, there was just a problem. People were not focusing on kids. There was a rift between young and old. There was increasing crime. A lot of kids were not performing well in school. There weren't enough kids programs, and so we just said, well, we're not going to wait for other people to do it.
I went to school with Will Simmons, who is the leader of Space to Create, and we went to a boarding school together, and basically we used to run all the kids' things together at the school. We just decided that Will needed to do something in his community, and that was actually what he was really passionate about, what he was made to do.
yes, man, let your mind become a tool. Just were meant for fools to be.
It's hard to trace a specific starting point, because the dream actually of working with kids on the island in theater and dance and art was a dream that my mom had when she was younger. My mom runs a business in this community and has run a business here for about 35 years. But she always dreamed of having a performing arts school. A very good friend of my mom's called Roxy Roker. She was an actress on The Jeffersons. Also had the dream of contributing in that way to the community. And so her and my mom were going to do a project together, but Roxy unfortunately died.
Let your mind become a tool.
When I first got to space, Will told me that the reason he wanted to do it was because he was more worried that the kids had very little to do during the summer months. They could be doing more.
But when I finished school, I came back here and started teaching. I was working for a nonprofit organization called EEO as a reading instructor for a year in the public school here. And after that, I said, you know what, there's really a lack of activities for kids in the summer.
He had some friends that did stuff like drama and music and could teach them things that they didn't do normally here.
I've been coming to Harbour Island for about 2 years now, on and off between university, and I met Will, and I heard about Space to Create from some locals, and I've heard nothing but good things, and the kids seem very excited for it to start in summer. So since I had some free time before university, I decided I would come and help them out.
I've heard about the camp like 5 years ago, and I thought it would be a great experience for me because I love helping kids.
I heard about that Will was doing it on the island, and I emailed him and said that I was interested because I love working with kids. I did like 4 or 5 years working in the library, so I just emailed him and said I'd love to participate.
Get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. Get involved, get involved. There's other ways to get involved. Get involved, get involved.
Space to Create started with only 5 people, basically. 5 instructors and about 30 children.
At first, people thought I was crazy. They were like, what is this guy doing? What is this program, Space to Create? But the kids loved it, and that's really how it grew. It started from the kids asking every year, are we going to have the program again? Or kids telling their parents, oh, we don't want to go away because that program's happening. I think a lot of people come down and they feel, well, I don't have a skill. I don't have a specific skill to impart. But I don't think they realize that just being a role model, being someone from the community, and coming in and throwing a frisbee around with some kids is positive. It's a positive interaction that is good, and that's really all it takes. Kids just need to know that someone cares for them and is interested.